Hello chaps and chapettes. Okay, today we're going to be looking at something called a logic gate. And this is like the early starts of programming computers. So first thing we look at is something called an OR gate. And by the end of this video, you're going to know what an OR gate is and understand the use of an OR gate in circuits. You should be able to draw the symbol and also produce what's called a truth table for it. The challenge, of course, is to come up with a practical use for one of these things. And there are actually quite a few of them. As I said, this is the building blocks for anything which is computer programming based. And this sort of basic level logic will be really helpful if you're looking at computer science and things as well. So let's just have a look at an OR gate. Well, an OR gate is a component where if you have two inputs in there, an OR gate will give you a high value or a 1 value if any of your inputs are on a 1 going in. Now that's really confusing from just me describing it, and possibly even confusing from the circuits on the screen right now. So let's show you what those things actually look like and how you can imagine an OR gate. Right, okay, now this is my very simple OR gate. What we've got here, we have our two input voltages going through. Okay, actually, yeah, this is quite correct. Okay, so we have our two input voltages going through, and right now they're both set to the 0, which means that our output, represented by this light bulb, is also 0. If we turn one on, as in a high voltage, light bulb turns on. If we turn the other one on, there we go, it turns on, and if we have both in the on position, then of course it stays on. And that's an OR gate. Provided that your two input voltages, well, either of the input voltages are high, you will get a high result outwards. And there you go. Now, I was just tidying up, getting ready for the next circuit, and I just realized I should show you what this thing actually looks like. Because clearly an OR gate isn't going to be just two switches in a circuit like this. And this is generally what they look like. So a nice little integrated circuit there, or what you call like a computer chip. And your input voltage is going to be there, and your output voltage would be there, okay? And there you go, that's what these things actually look like. So there you go, that's an OR gate. Now the component is on the screen in front of you right now. And just to reiterate what this thing does, if you have a high voltage going into A or B, you should have a high voltage coming out on X on the other side. So if any of your inputs are on high voltage, you'll get a high voltage on the output as well. Now you typically represent this as being 1s or 0s because that's binary, right? So if A or B is a 1, you get a 1 on X. And there you go. So what you should now know is what an OR gate is. It's a component which, well, as we described already. And now you should understand how we use that thing to basically compare between two input voltages. You should be able to draw the symbol and produce the truth table. What you need to do right now is go back through the video, pause it when you need to make some notes and to draw down the symbols, and really importantly, draw that truth table as well. If you do come up with a practical use for the OR gate, write it down in the comments below, or let me know on the forums, or yeah, there we go. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.